Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lost Tower Tavern. This is take 3. Fuck you. Welcome. This is Sanity Campaign, by the way. My name is Nitsify. I play Rizuka, the Durla Rogue Cleric. 9 gods.
Thing.
Fuck you, normal cleric. I'm tired of re-saying this. We have Acrid, who is the DM.
No.
Okay. And we also have John Sean, who plays Dylan. Or vice versa, who knows?
No.
Who's the Barbarian Warlock.
No.
Fair enough. Alright, in the last episode, we fucking died. That's the end of the campaign, everybody.
That can be fucking arranged.
No, we dealt with problems over in Estonia, essentially. So, that's been like 2 separate sessions, but in the last session, we specifically dealt with the Rose Barbarian. So, that was the big one. We also found a cache. So that's also very useful, as well as I think we found one of John Sean's shards, if I remember right.
That's right.
I don't think there's anything else. Those are like the main cover points, I think. Unless I'm forgetting something.
Yeah.
Oh, the solar follower.
You are forgetting something.
We found Thesis. Oh, and I got injured majorly, which I am gonna do something about that. Because the fucking Rose Barbarian decided to score a crit on it was gonna be on 3 people, on John Sean, Konika, and Hunter. And because I was right there, I chose to intercept. So instead of them getting 2 minor injuries and John Sean being immune to injuries, but it still would have hurt like hell, I decided to throw myself in the way of the crit, meaning instead of just getting a minor injury, because I tanked for 3 people essentially, I got a major on my back, which is like the worst.
You're still forgetting something.
What? I don't know what else I'm forgetting.
This is not forgetting anything.
What else am I forgetting?
Hi, I exist in this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I was still getting to that. Don't worry. I thought you were saying I was forgetting something else with the backflash. No, I'm still getting to you. Don't worry. I thought you were talking about that specifically. I was about to get to you after this bit. Because honestly, this whole thing's thrown me off several times at this point because of the constant having to restart because the things keep coming up. We also have Anya, who is a part of the peanut gallery for Sanity Campaign. She's here.
Hi.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was gonna do a funny and say everybody levels up just to see if Acrid would go with it.
Hell
What?
yeah. Do we level up?
Well,
Yes.
do we?
Do we?
Hold on.
Huh? Boss in your court, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm rolling this like death saves for you guys.
Okay, cool.
So that's 2 13s, 2 4s,
Okay.
and a
Y'all are
19.
close to a level up.
Okay, fair enough.
If things go to my plan, y'all will level up this session.
Fair enough.
Oh, it'd be nice.
You
So-
see, I don't.
I do. Let me be nice sometimes.
You can be nice.
Oh god.
Let me
That
have
doesn't
a
mean I'll be
positive
nice.
impact on these people.
Oh man. By the way, quick little thing I want to mention because I've been reading comments. I don't know if Squid watches the Sanity Campaign as well. I honestly don't know. But I know they were talking recently in the Roman Harbor campaign, the most recent episode. They were like, yeah, they tried mentioning Katsu Ito in the comments. They were gonna say something about them, and then YouTube deleted their comment. And normally I can at least see like the comment, like when YouTube randomly deletes comments for some reason. But like it didn't even get in my notifications. If anybody wants to ever talk about that character for some reason, I guess just use the last name of the character because Katsu Ito. Maybe just go by Ito, because apparently Katsu is a taboo name to YouTube, apparently, specifically for commenting. Don't know why.
Bruh.
I mean, YouTube's like banned people's Google accounts for sending emojis in a chat.
yeah, it's YouTube, man. But yeah, I guess for a heads up for anybody that ever wants to talk about that character in the comment section randomly, I guess just call them Ito for your own sake, ITO.
Wow.
That being said, if I remember correctly, we got everything done in Estonia, so we need to travel from Estonia to Ironforge, which is a 3-day travel, because in Ironforge, a day out of Ironforge, like in the wilderness areas, I don't know exactly in what area of the wilderness, is supposed to be that Eladrin Dryad person we're supposed to track down. And we're supposed to just pass through Ironforge anyways. Because I think there's one other thing. I could be wrong. Hold on, let me double check.
There's one person.
Yeah.
There's one person, I remember.
Yeah, there's one other person.
So the plan that I have, and I'll lay it out for you guys. You guys will travel up 2 days, kind of head west into the woods, or what would have been the woods. Find the Eladrin, and then head back north. So you're adding an extra day for you guys, but it's good to do it.
Yeah. It'll also be good to find the missing person. Hopefully, if they're not corrupted and they're looking fine, we might be able to bring them to deal with Goldcrest. Otherwise, we might need to send them back. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We gotta figure it out. That being said, there is something I will say. I do want to try and do something on our travels, if possible. So, it's something that I think I talked with you lightly behind in DMs.
Okay.
Can I just treat my character like a fucking Lego piece and go talk?
Yeah, sure, bud.
Oh, okay.
I'll approve of this. Sure, bud.
For context, because not everybody's seen the behind the DMs. I was gonna ask.
I also just said sure because you said Lego piece, and I'm in.
Well, essentially because of the major injury, I'm figuring I might be able to go to Yavina since she knows anatomy well. I might be able to get her to try and fix that. Maybe.
Alright.
I know I have contact with her. I know most guys you can't contact in the Sanity Campaign, but considering I've got the whole, what is it, divine connection or whatever with her now, because of certain bargains that I made with her in the past, maybe selling my firstborn to her, you know, yeah, that's a thing, so I'm pretty sure I can contact her, right?
Probably.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Is it still considered selling your firstborn if your firstborn is actually with the deity?
Legally, yes.
I mean, legally, yes, but morally, I don't know.
What's the morals?
Yeah,
Anyways. So, John, what are you doing today?
No.
Nothing? During the travels?
Actually, no, I should probably go ahead and rip this band-aid off because I'm just gonna say, frankly, I know two, that said Acrid have been telling me to do this eventually when we're not recording. I'm going to approach Noki.
Okay.
So, it'd just be kind of just like a very casual, just sort of approach where I would just kind of go, just... So, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
I forgot how to do the John voice. I'll figure it out later.
It's a little bit more of a British accent. A little bit more British.
I know. It's been
Also, Ryu's like maybe 2 steps away listening to this. Like,
yeah,
maybe
that's
maybe 3 feet away. Like,
Yeah. I don't want to get in the mix of it. I'm just gonna listen. Don't mind me. Just make sure nobody dies.
Anyways, I may have woken up at 11 because I've been really tired this week. Anyways, okay, let's do this.
I don't know if you're picking up on the audio with the whisper. I will be completely honest.
I know I can hear you.
I can
I
hear
don't
him.
know if OBS can.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fair.
the people I needed it to hear it heard it, so cool. Anyways, are you sure you're fine?
I'm fine, I guess. I don't know.
Fair enough.
So so Ryu gets to go as Ryu's walking. As you guys would finish out the first day of travel, you guys would get to see something kind of funny.
Okay.
This should make both of you laugh, hopefully.
Hee.
So, you guys remember Desmond, the angler?
Yes.
The one who gave y'all some salted fish.
Yes.
Y'all would run into him
Hell yeah.
as you guys would finish out y'all's day of travel. He's fishing. But there's someone else fishing with him.
Who's fishing with him?
Vinnick.
Ah, but of course.
The fucking golem.
I can see the golem merchant
Ah.
fucking chilling with a guy like this. That's honestly not surprising.
And then sitting behind him is the shop. So he just stopped here. So you guys
Oh god.
you guys get to end y'all's first day of travel chilling by a river, a shop, and 2 people fishing. Like
Hell
it's
yeah.
weirdly peaceful for an apocalypse area.
If anything, at least we know that the night will be pretty damn safe.
Yup.
True.
Yeah. And if you guys want to go buy something from Vinnick, he is like, he'd be willing to walk inside and trade with y'all. Because unlike Jeffrey, he can tell the value of things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it would be worthwhile going to him, at least getting some other people equipped in the process.
Hell yeah.
I do want to do Yavina's thing at some point. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta do it
We can do
before
that
you go
after.
in.
Okay, gotcha.
You can do it before or after. It's up to you.
It might be smarter after, because I don't know how long Vinnick will stay around, because I know he normally teleports every, like, 30 minutes or something like that to leave, but I know he's also chilling with somebody, so I don't know.
Yeah. He would let y'all in, and you guys would see Jeffrey disappear into the fucking barrel. As soon the little kobold vanishes.
That checks.
Mm-hmm.
That
And
checks
y'all
for them.
can do the thing y'all love to do. Be oh so reliable.
Yep.
Give me an investigation.
Investigation.
Okay.
Alright, man. Dylan, you
Looking
gotta
at
roll
one.
good this time. You gotta roll good this time. You got it, man. Actually, no,
Uh,
last time you did do it, because we've been in here twice now, right? This is our 3rd time? I know the third time, the 2nd time we were in here, you rolled really well, right? Is that
You
where you
think
got
me?
the,
3013.
sad. Alright. I didn't get much higher than you, if that makes you feel any better. I got a 15 with mine.
15. Okay.
Right.
So, I will go with, okay, let me check something. Hold on. Why are you in my items folder?
I don't know.
The fuck?
Listen,
no,
I get
okay,
around, okay? I get around.
No, I'm sorry. This is unrelated to you guys, but I was just going through my items folder to see what y'all find.
Yeah.
And I just found like a magma lizard just sitting in here. Like in the items folder. And I'm like, why are you here?
Make
How
those
did you get
questions.
here?
See, it works.
That's not what it's there for.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. Well, John,
Yep.
you find a duo thing.
Huh?
It's a 2-for-1 item.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, it's one of those items that you have to wield both of them for it to work. Otherwise, they're just kind of non-functional.
Okay. Let's see here.
It's 2 axes.
I'm gonna be brutally honest. I kind of might just rather just give it to someone else. Because I kind of need that shield for that high AC. And the shield has been making a difference so far, so...
I mean, isn't it lowering your AC?
No.
Right, I'm changing it because I think that's fucking stupid that fucking it lowers the AC of a barbarian.
Yeah, no, on my barbarian sheet, it says I got a 19 AC thanks to the shield.
I know this is a thing we keep coming back to.
Yeah?
The
But
shield's come up quite a few times.
yeah, it's come up a lot, and at this point, I'm just saying fuck it, and I'm just allowing it because at this point, there's no way to get rid of it, so there's no way to fucking make it less confusing. So I also think it's kind of dumb that a shield wouldn't fucking help. Because it's not technically armor.
Oh man, that's fair.
Alright.
So I guess you could just keep in mind that you have it in your inventory until you give it to somebody.
Yep, because it's in your inventory, John.
Gotcha.
Even if you don't want it, don't matter. You have it. Until you give it to somebody.
To give some more information for people on the actual design, it's 2 hand axes essentially that have pretty intricate designs on like the blades, on the beginning bit of the blades. So.
Yeah. A Rio.
Yeah.
Find a knife.
Oh, hell yeah. I gotta replace my broken winter knife. It's a black knife, like black handled. It has some light golden design, kind of like on the very bottom and top bit of the handle area. A black blade. It has a little bit of gold, like at the beginning bit of the blade, where it starts to leave from, the actual handle bit. It's pretty curved too. That's another thing. Hell yeah. Can I look into it so I know what exactly it does?
Yeah, go for it. You can give me an Arcana if you want.
Cool. That is a 16.
Neat. So, that knife is... It's a pretty normal knife. It's more normal than most of the knives you've gotten.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like a nice little, like, +1 dagger. But the difference is that you can, like, kind of spin around and hook it into somebody with the, like, the kind of up-curving blade. So,
yeah.
It does have one unique attack ability that, like, kind of both edges of the blade are sharp.
Yeah.
So it kind of also has sort of a sickle blade to it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is the +1 dagger.
Alright.
I'll probably just like, I don't know, speak to just like whoever's around, just offering the dual axes if they want them.
Jalapeno steals them.
That's fine, actually. I love that.
Alright.
Yeah, Jalapeno can keep them.
I will go ahead.
After like Jalapeno steals them, I'll just give it like a little pat on the head.
Hell yeah.
I'm surprised Jalapeno doesn't find that condescending.
It's a bunny, they don't care.
It's a robot bunny.
It's a bunny, it doesn't care.
I'm honestly not sure if that thing's even sentient.
It has mild sentiency.
Okay.
It's trying.
It's doing what it can.
Yeah. You see Jalapeno look at the 2 hand axes, sit there for a moment and kind of just like move them up and down, like sort of like a hacking motion, and then just stare at them.
Go do a crime. I implied a Jalapeno.
It is the definition of like you handing a gun to somebody. It's just the most like you handed down 2 hand axes to a tiny bunny.
Yep.
That's fine. After that Rose Barbarian fight last week, Jalapeno could probably use the extra help.
Yeah, it definitely does more damage than Jalapeno's unarmed strike.
I don't know if any of the other NPCs are gonna bother with getting items or not, but because I know some of them actually have like proper equipment. Like I know Hunter's pretty set with that sword that he got recently from the thing, and I know Konika, she actually has like a proper weapon. That's not a base weapon. Ain't no fucking way that is. Oh.
You see Cesis looking around. Like, she wants to help, so she's looking around.
Yeah, she can look around, yeah. There's also the triplets, but I don't know if they really care about grabbing anything.
They don't look like they give a shit.
Yeah.
They don't seem to do anything.
Fair.
They just stand there.
Valid. And I know Noki, she just got a new whip, so.
Yeah, she's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you would see, Cesis would find a Bloodwell vial, +2, which makes her spells stronger.
Oh, but of course.
Yeah, so they'll take that, because they rolled a nat 18 +2.
Hey, yo.
Oh, hell yeah.
She doesn't have great investigation, but she's trying.
She's trying, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna set something up because I remember that you asked for something very specific for the specific person that I'm supposed to be talking with.
Oh boy.
I'm setting up the music there. There we go.
Okay, cool. Well, if that's all you guys want to do with Vinnick, you guys would be able to head out.
Yeah.
And you guys would be able to set up camp. And I'm gonna be honest, it's a weird thing, but you effectively have a version of an outpost potion because you're around Vinnick.
Yeah.
And nothing walking up while he's around.
That honestly checks.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got my meditation. I don't know if John plans to do anything during the night, but I've got my one bit.
I'll think about it probably while you do your thing.
Fair enough.
Alright. You go to Vivina. Takes a little bit longer than normal, but you get there.
Why's she taking a bit? Why's she taking? She never.
She has to
takes long.
find you.
Why's she gotta find me? Nah, I get it. We're not in the safe zone. I get it. It makes sense.
You gotta find your scrawny ass.
What the hell? Why the insult?
I'm not normally awake this early. My brain's not fully functioning yet.
Fair enough.
You would see as you would walk through the door. Actually, no, you don't walk through the door. How do you get through the door? We haven't done this bit in a while.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm not throwing myself into it because I've got a broken back. I mean, I'd probably push the door open.
Alright, the door slides off the hinges and falls down.
Awesome. That makes sense. It is made of blood. It's not very sturdy.
Just the most like slams into it. The door. Okay.
I can throw my whole body at it. The door doesn't budge. I slightly push it. It falls over.
Yep.
Oh god. Yeah, I think you just look down at the door and just look at Yovina and just go, I've done so much to that door. I don't know why that fell.
As you see the door then just slide underneath you.
Yeah.
And then just reform on the fucking, like, in the spot it's supposed to be.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
So.
He's just gonna kind of, like, make his way over to Yovina and just go, it's good seeing you.
Good seeing you, too.
Yep. I'm gonna keep cut
Wow.
straight to the chase.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna turn around.
Oh, wow, that,
Yeah.
Oh,
You're-
you're missing about 4 muscle strain.
Yeah, you could say that 3 people were about to get hit, and it looked like it was going to be a bit nasty, so I may have put myself in front of the strike.
Ah.
I know
You want me to fix that?
I knew you messed around with blood, so I was going to ask to see if you could do anything about it.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
You just hear a as you feel a poke on your back
Okay.
as blood envelops your body.
Understood.
As you feel like it doesn't hurt,
Yeah.
but it feels like you're like from about your shoulders in and about like just about above your hips. Just goes numb.
Oh. So am I? Is my torso just like dangling downwards then?
So, your torso goes numb, effectively.
Yeah.
As you're just standing there. As, she's fixing, this is while she's, like, changing your torso.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And she's like, alright, and there we go. That looks better.
Appreciated.
Well, as at first inspection, he looks the same, but he hasn't really checked.
Yeah, I'll bother with that in a second, because I've still got something to talk with her about.
Oh, God.
So he's just gonna, like, turn back around afterwards and just kind of look at her and just kind of go, so, I was going to ask, I did say that, the next time I made a proper deal, I would do it with you.
Uh-huh.
So, I've realized that I've been a little bit easy to hit when I actually get into a fight.
Uh-huh.
Granted, I do know how to move out of the way, and my illusions do help. But when things make contact with me, it's very rare that I can just brush them off.
Yeah.
Do you have
Alright.
Do you have a way you think that might be able to make me a little bit more on the sturdy side? Essentially, player here going, is there a way I can raise my AC?
Yeah, you just hear it go, I have...
Because I'm sitting at a fucking,
tricks.
like, 13 or 14 AC.
Yeah, no, she just says, I've got something. I've got something else I'm working on still, but I'll get that to you before you get to Goldcrest.
I appreciate it.
How's that sound? Alright.
Sounds good.
Right.
I appreciate it. Sorry for bothering your time. I know you have other things to handle in the process, but...
I've just been uniquely busy as of late. But also, you would also be detecting that it feels like she's getting stronger.
Yeah.
Like, she already felt way stronger, but it seems that now she might actually be gunning for that Thalmian slot.
Yeah.
So she's raising her power even more.
Gotcha.
So it's like oh shit, the race started.
Yep. He's gonna look at her and just kind of go, I guess I should ask, but it's something that I need to be worried about. When a Gon says something uniquely interesting, and considering you have a domain put down in this world with some of the others, I want to make sure you're getting along fine with the others, correct?
I'm getting along grand with Nerva and Ariasa.
Is Kazella causing problems?
Kazella's too far from me to bother me.
Probably for the best.
Though, I feel bad for Ariasa, because I think Ariasa is starting to get close to Kazella's strength. It's something... I don't know what seems to have happened to her, but she seems to be trying a lot harder to get stronger.
Interesting. Well, I mean, considering one of her flowers got taken by a non-follower, I wouldn't be surprised if she started gunning to become stronger simply because of these mishaps.
Possibly. But I know Kazella isn't happy with having someone who's the opposite of her is attempting to get stronger than her.
Yeah.
So there's some light pettiness.
Grand. I'll keep an eye on it, and I guess if anything transpires and I'm in the zone, if you can try to contact me, that would be good.
Or I can handle it.
Only if I die, or if I absolutely cannot. All I ask is that if you handle it, do it without violence, and please try to do it diplomatically.
Aww, fine.
We need the gods to work in tangency.
But if I use her like a puppet, we'll work in tangency.
That's manipulation.
It's teamwork.
It's not teamwork. I appreciate you fixing my body. But Manipulation isn't cool. You need consent, Yavina.
It's actually advanced interrogation.
Oh, of course,
Wait.
apologies.
Don't encourage this.
Don't encourage Tina. She doesn't need encouragement. She might do it anyways.
You're just like to go, well, either way. I appreciate you helping out. If you need anything again, let us know. You know the drill at this point.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also,
Yes.
one of my little side projects is done. Do you want it now or later?
Well, would it be helpful?
Well, it was you remember the girl that was here, my little studier, the one that's,
Yes.
Fenia.
Yes.
She finished one of her projects.
Well, I mean, we're not traveling right now, so I've got nothing to lose. I guess might as well.
Alright, well, I can send them to join you, or I can have them wait and kind out.
You know what? It might just be good to just go ahead and send them with us. If anything, we don't know what we're going to run into in Goldcrest, and it sounds like the Eladrin that we're going to be dealing with is going to be quite the fuss, considering
I
how
can look
Nova
into
was
them if you
talking
want.
about them. So that would be appreciated.
In a moment. Well... Oh. Well, it's a winter Eladrin.
Okay.
And... Oh, there seems to be a little obscuring area around his tree that goes out about 500 feet.
Huh.
Making it so it's hard to see him normally.
Grind, so he knows how to stealth to a degree.
He can, from what I can tell, anyone who is good at stealth can always stealth in that area. He's just rather adept at hiding in snow.
That's honestly fair. Eladrin and Wood Elves are both known to kind of blend themselves with nature, so it's not too surprising.
He seems very alert.
Understood. So sneak attacking might not be an option.
Getting a flanking on him? Possibly, but I don't know how mobile he is.
Understood.
That's all I can gauge right now. The cloud is getting in my way.
I'll keep it in mind. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Alright, bye. I'm gonna, before I fucking leave, I'm checking what the fuck she did to me.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so, she didn't actually make you look bad. She actually,
Okay.
so, you have a lot of, from what I remember, Ryu has a lot of lean muscle.
Yes.
So, she kind of just bulked up his chest a bit. That was about it.
Okay.
But if you, but with the way his body is built, it's the most, he got more of an hourglass now, but she did it in, just more man way. It was it was a Yavina thing. She was like,
Gotcha.
I like this is funny.
Understood.
Yeah, so she just made it so the muscles on your chest are more defined, basically. That's about
Gotcha.
it.
Okay, cool.
I have a thing now, by the way.
Oh, I'm concerned. What do you do?
I want to pay a quick visit to the Cosmic Car in my ring.
Oh god, okay. So, quick visit, you're a corpse now.
Yeah, if anyone, if there's anyone who's taking a shift along with me, Strava might just forget to accidentally alert them about what he can do.
So, I guess roll an int check.
Sure.
Let's roll an intelligence, see if he remembers to tell them.
That's
What
a
do you get?
311.
Okay, he's as he's like, oh yeah, I'll be back, and then just collapses. It's
Who's taking a shift with me at this point, out of curiosity?
Jalapeno, ML, Meja, Lulu, Cesis.
Got it. Okay. I just want to be aware of how many witnesses there are to this.
Yes. We'll get to your Ryu as you come back to your body.
Yeah.
You just hear Cesis go, "Why did he die? What
I'm
happened?"
sorry, what happened?
He collapsed.
Oh, he's probably either asleep or he's talking with someone.
Huh? That's
Yeah,
not how talking to people.
When he talks with one of his patrons, or meditates, or sleeps, his body just kind of collapses.
Huh.
He's a weird one, that's for sure.
You see, like, almost like this loading circle of fire move above her head. It really looks like she's trying to process this. Like, what the fuck? That's not how that works.
He's crying.
She's not very smart. I think she has a plus, but still. Alright.
Plus?
Yeah. So, as you would head in to the Cosmic Horrors domain.
Gotcha. As John just kind of bounces in, taking a minute to regain his senses. Is he? I'm assuming it looks like the exact same from last time.
So, I actually sent an image to give you a better idea of what it looks like. So essentially, the image I sent, that's like what you're kind of standing near the center of that. So kind of the shock waving out of magic is around you.
I just realized I fucking forgot his name. Give me a second. Theloth? Theloth. Gotcha. All right, cool. So I'll just say, hello, Theloth. How are you doing today?
I am alive. If you could call it that.
And we are.
No.
Understandable. Anyways, I wanted to ask you about something that I was thinking of recently.
He slightly tilts his head because he doesn't have eyebrows. Like,
gotcha.
It's like that slow rotate of, well.
So you can kind of see what's happening on in the real world through the ring. Am I understanding?
I watch through the ring.
So, you probably noticed that weird barbarian fellow that me and my comrades fought against recently then, right?
Yes.
Well, I've been thinking recently. Well, I do think I've done a pretty good job of regaining my strength and getting a lot of my, focusing on getting a lot of my old power back. It's not fast. It takes me a while to really fully set up my powers. And I was wondering if maybe you might have some kind of cool cosmic horror trick to get around this whole thing. Like, to move a bit faster in combat so I could help out more.
Okay, so what, as a player, what are you asking for?
Some way to basically take more actions in the same turn.
Ah! So like an action surge.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, so are you needing more bonus actions or an extra action?
I'll take either one, to be honest. Bonus actions I would probably use more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with either one.
Okay, let me see what he can do. Because he is trapped in a ring. Okay, yeah, that checks. You would see him sit there, he was like... Also, this is like a weird, like, similar to Ryu, you'll get this after 7th level type thing. But he would see him, he was like... I don't typically do this, but I might be able to help.
Really? That'd be wonderful.
I might be able to accelerate your minor minor activities like your cantrips and things of that nature.
I would happily take that.
I will work on that.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So
I guess I'll catch you on the flippity flip. And I'm gonna extend my hand off for a high five.
do you even know what the fuck this is?
Yeah?
No, I'm asking Phil off.
Oh, okay.
He is a cosmic horror. Would he even know what a high five is?
Fair point, fair point.
Not bloody likely.
You see him stare at your hand for a moment. It's a moment. He just stares at it like, what do you... And then you just kind of fold back into your body. Like... He has no fucking clue what that was.
Gotcha.
Like, I rolled that like death saves for him. He rolled a 9, a 14, and a nat 1. And I was like, yeah, no, he has no fucking clue. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what gang sign you're throwing at him.
Got it. So it's like John's kind of gets turned back on like a light switch back in the normal world. Whoever's nearby would just hear John mutter something like, I bet he doesn't know what high fives are. I should teach him that later.
Oh my god. Yeah, so the way he'll be able to do this is, on a very limited use, you'll be able to take an extra bonus action in a turn.
Okay, limited as in like, what, once every long rest or something like that?
Something like that. I'm still kind of working it out. It's for balancing, obviously, but I don't want to, like, just screw you out of being able to do things.
Yeah, I gotcha. Right,
I mean,
cool.
Ryu fucking has that shit too with the adrenaline.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah,
I think Ryu can take an extra reaction, I think, right now, and then he'll be able to take like an extra bonus action later.
Right now it's just a reaction thing, yeah. Later on I think later on it's like not until like, I don't even know, 10th or 11th level, something like that he'll be able to do like an extra bonus action, so.
Yeah. So...
Gotcha.
It'll be like probably on short rest reset, like,
gotcha.
But it might be like 1 or 2. I'll workshop it a little bit, but yes, you will get that from him.
All right, yeah, no, that's wonderful news because like the best way I can set up is usually rage, poison, sword charge, and then probably use the rage weapon buff. So if I could do 2 bonus actions in a turn for the big fights, that would save me a lot of fucking trouble, for especially with those tougher fights like with the barbarian. So that's good.
That actually is fair.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu has like, you are getting your bullshit, and Ryu has his own bullshit.
Yep.
I cry.
I did want to do one more talk to one more thing actually. I wanted to check in on the Solar King really fast.
Let me see if he can get to you.
Gotcha.
Less if he gets to you, and more like, can he grab you?
Yeah, that's fair.
You would kind of feel like he probably tried to reach out, but probably got blocked by the Defiler. Yeah. He probably got blocked. Ryu has a literal, like, soul bind from Yavina, which lets her find him easier.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, I'll have to try again another time then.
Yeah, it's just a DC check, and unfortunately for him, he rolled a 3. It was...
got it.
It was one of those, like, he looked and he was like, he was like, I've got... Fuck, where'd he go? Like, it was like he saw the ping, looked over, and it was gone. And he was like, shit. I'll get back to you. Like, it was...
Gotcha.
He tried.
It's not that one, so he did notice. The Solar King is a very attentive guy, so his DC isn't high, but it's still that thing of shit. He missed it.
Gotcha. Okay. I lied. I have one more thing.
Motherfucker.
Can I see if the Lantern Keeper's free?
I will see. Damn it, no. He also tries, but...
Okay, I'll just have to try the next day, I guess.
I want to mention this. You feel him start to pull your body, and then there's this kind of like grating that happens, which causes it not to occur.
John's just gonna kind of think to himself, my dads are busy, and just kind of get up, stretch his arms.
To be honest, you'll probably have a better shot. I mean, there's the obvious shot of when we're back into the zone, but might have a better shot maybe after. Well, no, because we'll be further in. I don't know.
Yeah, like just trying each day. Like, I won't lie. This is so sad for the Lantern Keeper. He was 2 off of the DC. Like,
Damn.
I won't lie. The Solar King was nowhere close. Like, he rolled a 3. He was not.
Oh well, it happens.
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
god.
I'd like to imagine as John gets up to stretch his arms, I like to imagine everyone else is just kind of staring at him.
Nah, I'm sleeping.
Or whoever was awake with him earlier, I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See Jalapeno look up at you, jump up, and give you a high five to your stretched up arms.
Aww.
And then Jalapeno sits down, and then you just see Jalapeno just power down for an hour because they need to reboot.
That's so cute.
Understandable. John will
Yeah.
just gladly try to give the high five back as Jalapeno hops up, and he'll probably
Hell
just sit next to him after they power down.
Yeah. So with Warforges, they have to power down for an hour every night, and for that 1 hour, they are completely helpless.
Gotcha. And John will just kind of turn to the rest of the others and he'll just say, "So, did I miss anything?"
You would see Cesis just go, no.
Cool.
No. She thought about it for a moment, like, was there anything? No, there wasn't.
The takeaway I'm hoping to get is just like how extremely casual John is being about passing out like that.
I would have mentioned, yeah, you could definitely tell she was like, the fuck? But yeah. Y'all would travel the next day, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nothing fucking happened.
Hey, Acrid, for no reason whatsoever, can I try to talk to 2 gods again?
Oh my god.
I was planning to talk to both of them anyway, so you might as well just roll for both, to be honest.
Yeah, no, they can't get to you.
Shit, alright, fair enough.
Solar King rolled another 3.
Oh, damn.
What's happening? Nothing. It's just shit's difficult. All right. I was like, because he's rolled poorly twice. I was like, is there like ships showing up? Is it a good thing? No, he's just fucking.
Just one of those days.
He's just struggling. And it would be after this night. It'd be on this night, Ryu.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little thing.
Okay.
You would, as you're sleeping, in like the back of your mind, you like as you're sleeping, you get a little dream of a 6 ticking down to a 5.
Okay.
And then that would end, and then that's when he would wake up as it ticks down to 5.
Huh.
Peculiar.
I'm just gonna guess it's something dealing with Javina's whole thing. That's kind of my guess.
Probably. It was red.
Yeah, it's probably it.
At some point, I'll just like kind of randomly approach Noki again. I'll just say, 2. Still fine.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
She just kind of blankly stares at him, like, just this look of, where are you going with this?
Big Rock would just kind of blankly stare at her back. Like,
Alright.
fuck, what do I do? That was my only plan.
It's Noki, she's just gonna say yes. Like... Oh, God. So, how long... So, okay, is there a staring contest that occurs?
Sure, why not?
Alright. So, roll me a con save?
I don't really think I need. I mean, I don't think fire elementals need to blink, do they?
Oh, no, you don't. Alright, so I'll just see how long this goes with Becky.
Yeah.
Cool, so you guys are... So, neither of you blink for 8 minutes.
I would.
Because you would realize Noki really doesn't need to blink either. It just seems she blinks just to get it over with. Just so somebody loses.
Got it. Wonderful. All right.
Like, normally when people don't, like, their eyes kind of glaze over after a little bit of them not blinking. Their eyes start drying out. Her eyes don't.
She is made of
Gotcha.
blood, so.
I'm fired.
Oh my god. There you go, bud.
John will just kind of, very awkwardly, just say, "Ah, you blinked. I win."
Huh. Right, neither of us need to blink.
Oh. I guess it's not really a staring contest anymore at that point.
No.
Hmm.
That point is just awkward.
True.
Glad you agree? You see her ear kind of flop to the side, like it's sort of like, the fuck? Like, it's just...
I feel like John would just kind of like, his mouth would disappear for a minute as he just kind of blinks awkwardly. He's trying his best.
Alright, bud. Alright, so, that night, you trying the gods again?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, this would be on the night that you guys are heading for the Eladrin. So it'd be on the next day you guys would encounter the Eladrin. So, just a little reminder.
Yep.
So, you would go into the Solar King's domain.
Got it. Can I just fall on my head this time and it just like falls on head and just like flops on ground? Because I like to imagine John didn't expect it to work this night, so he was just completely unprepared.
Dex save.
Got it, one sec.
I want to see how fucking stupid this is.
That's a 38.
Okay, so you like slam your face into the ground, scorpion, and then slam onto your back.
As John just kind of gets himself up, he'll just go, "Oh, it worked tonight. Cool."
You would see the Solar King staring, like look over at him with this expression of, ah. As he goes, whoa. How can I help you, John?
Hi, yes, hello. Hi, is everything good? I've been trying to contact you a few nights, actually, but didn't get any response.
The magic in the area you're within is blocking most of the gods. It's making it difficult to speak to people who are within it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure if it would work. That's why you saw that
Stunt. Yes.
acrobatics showcase. Anyways,
Fair enough.
Joel will just kind of pick himself up. So, I wanted to talk to you for a minute because, well, I had a idea for a power idea. My friend Rio mentioned that usually gods are cool with helping mortals unlock like new powers and stuff like that, and I was wondering if I could talk to you about an idea I had with you.
From what I understand, what is your idea?
Well, how should I put this? I was wondering if there was some way to effectively move faster in battle, like swing. Like I don't normally swing my sword very fast compared to some others, but I was wondering if there was a way to do it faster. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Naturally, through the skill set I have offered you, you will gain that.
Any chance I could get it a little faster?
Likely not, unless I get your God of Law mad at me.
Ah,
I've already seemed to have pushed his buttons.
I see.
As, it seems Solar King's already kind of annoyed Ty. Somehow. Done something.
I have.
Which checks Ty the child and gets pissed relatively easily.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, so naturally in Barbarian class you'll get multi-attack.
Gotcha. I will admit, I was wondering if there's some way to get a fast or action surge. Can I ask for an action surge?
No. Also, you've already kind of used your deal slot for 7th level with Thiloff. So the next closest time you get it is at level 9.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's why he's just kind of like, no. He's also looking at it like, I can't do that without making your God of Law mad.
Gotcha. Is there another idea I could think of?
Yeah, action surge is more of a fighter thing.
Okay, I think I have an idea. Is there any way to like, how should I put this? Since my mana slot abilities are already fire reliant on, is it possible to make them stronger while, let's say, I'm in like rage form, where I got like the golden fire going on?
Yeah, he could work on something like that for you.
Yeah, could I ask that?
Yeah, so you'd get that like level 9. That's when he'd have it ready for you.
All right,
because that's when he could offer it to you. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna write that down. I will fucking forget. So if you want to write that down in the DM things, I will remember that. I won't forget. But yeah, cool. Basically, when you're raging, your fire attacks would kind of become like solar energy. That's what he would change, because that's the best he can do, since he's a solar king.
Yeah, alright, cool. I fuck with it.
Yeah, that just adds like force and radiancy into your attacks.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Cool. Alright,
Yeah.
you get out, and then you immediately get grabbed by the Lantern Keeper.
Okay, I want to do another entrance similar to the Solar King, where it's just like, I just like stumble in on my tiptoes, I try really hard to regain balance, and then I fall backwards.
So, unfortunately for you, you appear in his domain sitting.
Can I do a dexterity save anyways? Because it would be really funny.
Sure. I don't know how you trip while sitting, but you might manage.
I'll find a way.
God damn it.
I guess I will. That's a dirty 21.
You're absolutely fine. I'm gonna be honest. You would only fail. Like you are sitting, my man. You are sitting.
I was hoping if there was a time to get a nat 1, it would have been that at that point. Okay. As John Sean just kind of regains his balance. Okay, so he wouldn't like necessarily trip. He would still like look around very aggressively before looking at the Lantern Keeper. Oh, it worked. 240 tonight. Heck yeah. Or is it 0 for 2? Either way, yes. Hi. How's it going?
Hello, John.
How are you lately?
I'm fine. It seems you've made some interesting companions.
Yeah? Sorry, it's just I meet a lot of people. Which ones are you talking about?
The Lantern Keeper would move his hand, and the ring on your hand would glow.
I feel like John Sean's face would suddenly turn into like the poker face meme as it just suddenly hits him that, oh, right, I made a deal with a cosmic car. People are gonna find that weird.
This is all. I should also mention this just so you remember as a player, and this is probably the last time I'm gonna remind you. The Lantern Keeper is lawful good. He doesn't fuck with evil things. He kills evil things. So if the cosmic horror is evil, that's gonna piss him off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The alignments don't clash if they're bad alignments. That's why Ariasa and Kazella are probably gonna start fighting soon. Because it's good and evil. Yeah. Yeah, he's not mad, probably. You can't really tell. He just seems annoyed at the fill off. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah.
John, after John just kind of brings over his poker face, I'll just say, look, I'm not proud of it either, but everyone around us has been laying down practically everything in order to try and win this war. So I'm not happy with it by any means, and I certainly don't plan to make a habit out of it. Don't get me wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, I need all the help I can get. So.
All right. Well. I don't like it. Even though I can't exactly tell what it is. I just know that the creature within that ring is not trustworthy.
Fair. Well, anyways, it's like that very awkward transition.
Yeah.
I was wondering if my older brother was getting closer or not. Since from what I gathered, he seemed to have the most difficult mission, I guess. Or, I mean, his mission compared to the others sounded like it was probably the longest one.
He's still working on it, but he'll be done with it soon.
Oh, cool. Follow-up question. Is he going to punch me when he meets up with me?
Likely.
Any chance you know how to avoid that?
Considering his skill, likely not for you.
Is this one of those things where it's gonna be easier if I just go ahead and take it instead of trying to avoid it?
You might make it worse if you avoid it.
John would just shudder.
You're
I know what you're saying.
soundboard. You're high pitched.
Oh,
You're
fine,
Alvin
fine,
Chickmunk.
Alright.
Yeah, just shudder. That's what happened. I want you
appreciate
to
it.
know.
Alright, John would just shudder, and you know what? Screw it. He makes like an incredibly weird sound that sounds like the soundboard I just pressed.
That fucking caught me off guard, man.
And he'll just say, "Got it. I'm scared now, but I'm gonna go focus on the mission."
Oh my god.
And he'll just dip.
Oh my god. Alright.
I was thinking of asking the Lantern Keeper for something, but after bringing a cosmic horror into his domain, I was like, all right, you know what? Maybe another time.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't seem happy that you have that. He seems to be letting it slide under the logic of the, like,
Circumstances.
and also he's probably expecting you not to make another one with that guy.
Noted.
Because you have it, and now you've made a secondary bargain with him. So, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it'll be worth it. Probably. I don't know.
As far as Lantern Keeper cares, it's not. But yeah, it
Understandable.
probably is for you as a player. It's a risk-reward thing.
Yeah, I
So.
gotcha.
Yeah. There you go. Whoa.
Yippee!
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else anyone else wants to do? Any chatting with any NPCs other than what you've done, Dylan?
I was thinking like maybe the next day while we're traveling, John might approach Cece.
Well, this next morning y'all are gonna reach the Eladrin, thank you. I don't know why
You're
I fucking blanked.
No,
I just
you're
my
good.
brain was like, what's the thing y'all fighting?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So if that's the case, then you might be better off talking with them before morning then?
Yeah.
Like
would that be
as
cool,
everyone's
Alfred?
waking up.
Yeah.
As everyone's waking up, you can, yeah.
That's fair.
Gotcha. So John would just kind of like randomly approach her, and he'll just say, "So, how do you start following the Phoenix, anyways?"
I died.
Haha, same. And he'll offer a high five.
She like raises her hand, and it's like okay, sure. Like,
Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. Oh, you died? Hey, Steve, high five.
yeah, it hurt. That's not really a thing to celebrate, but okay.
So it's just kind of. How do you die, anyways? You don't mind me asking.
It's not really something I talk about.
Oh, yeah,
Much.
no worries.
Yeah. She kind of like messes with her hair as a sort of like, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh,
No.
don't stress. Well, don't stress. I mean, well, we're trying to make sure the world doesn't end. Least we can do is
Yeah.
not prying into others. You know what I mean? Everyone's
I just-
entitled to those secrets.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't talked about it much. So, Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel better, it probably can't get any worse than me. I died fighting the guy that literally started the whole apocalypse. And now I might have to live with the guilt forever that I could have stopped all this from happening, and I failed.
Okay, the best. Her response to you is like the definition of radio static. Like, she kind of just stares at you for a moment, blinks, and then just goes, huh. It is. She really doesn't know how to react to that. She's like, well, at least you're alive? Wait, how would you be alive then? If...
Oh, that's the funny thing. I think apparently my now new arch nemesis revived me for whatever reason. Bit of a douchebag, that arch nemesis. And now I live purely on spite, trying to save the world again.
Huh.
Yeah, life's weird.
Huh.
My point being, whatever happened to you to die, I don't think you can get any more of it. Oh, worse than this guy. He'll just kind of say, grinning, pointing to himself.
Fair enough. And she like gives you a smile as a sort of like, fair enough. I feel probably less bad now. She was go, I'll be honest, I was hunted and killed, so I died a while ago. And then I got brought back by my patron, and then the world started ending. Kind of bad timing.
I think John would look genuinely kind of angered on her behalf. I'll just say, oh, bloody what?
Well, people don't like harpies. It's kind of a mix. Either you get lucky and the people like harpies, or you get unlucky and they view me as a monster. I got unlucky and the adventuring group viewed me as a monster, and I wasn't anyone who could fight, so I kind of just died.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. Screw that adventuring group. I at the very least think you're very nice.
Well, at least now they're probably dead.
Hey, if we ever see them, let me know. I'll be more than happy to give them a 1-2.
Perhaps. Like, perhaps.
You'd be able to tell, like, John is very seriously willing to kill these guys on her behalf because he does genuinely think that's bullshit.
I mean, most people, like, it's a mix. Like, Katsu and his people view harpies like, if they're nice, they view them as people. But there are feral harpies that are monsters. It's kind of the same way with vampires. Except so... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, natural D&D harpies are just monsters. There's not even a race thing for them. They weren't really a race until, like, we found, like, a homebrew race and we started using them. So it kind of does make sense to be able to just go and, like, yeah, no, a lot of harpies are monsters. A lot of them are genuinely things that need to be hunted because they'll pick off travelers that are, like, just unarmed and just fucking slaughter them. So it's understandable why people would go out of their way to hunt harpies. It's just, some people, obviously, like, in a world like this, you need to actually verify if the person that is a harpy is actually good, or if they're even sentient to begin with. That's the whole separate topic.
Yeah, she would just kind of lightly reveal the fact of, she's like, I didn't even really see who it was, I just got riddled with arrows, and yeah.
Well, my point offer still stands.
Okay, I'll remember that.
I hate people like that.
That's fair, I don't like them either. I don't like dying, it's not fun. And I can't die again, otherwise my patron won't revive me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of death either. I mean, it's weird in a weird metaphorical sense.
Well,
I mean, I've heard of like
maybe.
people saying like death is like also the beginning, which will make sense because after I died, things started changing for
There's
me. Maybe
more
I don't
after
know if
it?
you know of this, but oh hi Rio, when were you up?
I've been listening for a while now.
Aha!
Hello.
Pleasant dreams.
It's as good as they normally get.
What's your definition of normal? Also, did you do something to your chest? Have you been doing pull-ups?
You can thank Yavina for that. She actually fixed my back. So,
Ah,
yeah.
lovely.
Oh, yay! No
Yeah.
back problems.
No back problems. Luckily. She also said she's going to try and help me sturdy my body. So hopefully if I get hit, I don't actually receive damage sometimes, which would be good. So,
Oh yeah, that's always fun. That's why I always
Yes.
carry that shield. I like getting under the enemy's skin when they can't hit me.
that's fair. I don't carry shields because since they're kind of clunky and I wear 4 arms, using a shield could get in the way rather easily with 4 arms.
Oh, makes sense, makes sense.
Yeah. Also with the tentacles, it could just be more of a nuisance than anything.
Sometimes I wonder if it'd be possible to wield 2 swords and a 3rd sword in my mouth. I wonder if that's possible.
You'd probably destroy your teeth.
I don't have teeth.
True. Well, you need fire resistant, but you have the thing. I don't know. I don't know how well that would work. Because if you're trying to hit someone and you can't see them and the blade's not going to hit until after you've already passed by them, that would be rather hard. You're also taking your eyes off the enemy to try and hit them with the 3rd sword. I don't imagine that would be very smart.
Well, fire elementals and enemy is weird as shit. I don't think it's not completely impossible to figure something out.
Maybe, but if you're talking about putting in your mouth and your eyes are where your mouth is located,
Okay,
where you can see that. The problem still stands.
Is that CC just stopping this?
you just go. You just see like the most. You see like the kind of fire that moves around her, just kind of pause, and then all kind of turn into loading circles. As you can really tell, her brain is struggling. She's like, "When the fuck did we get on swords and mouths? What do you mean?"
Here, just go. By the way, something everybody should know. Little side note, got some information on the person we're dealing with. All we knew before was that it was an Eladrin. They are specifically a winter Eladrin, so do keep that in mind.
Oh no.
They
Oh,
also,
the winter? What, does that mean I should stay away from them or something like that because of fire?
well, considering they're winter, that means one, they're going to be able to teleport because they are part of the Fae.
Huh?
Considering your fire is safe to assume, considering they have a giant tree, they might see you as a threat. But that's me taking a guess in the dark. Don't hit the tree, by the way, because I know Nerva wants that tree actually living. So, try not to hit the tree. The other thing,
Okay.
no lethal. We do not want to kill this man, because if we can keep from injuring him too, I'd like to be able to convert him and use him in Goldcrest, because if we run into the pillar, we're going to need every manpower we can get.
Oh, we're fighting him. Got it.
It's not, well, we have to knock out the Eladrin before we can corrupt him, from my understanding with him. He's a little bit on the stronger side, so uncorrupting him would be rough. He's essentially, from my understanding, on his way to becoming a pillar. He's a proper problem.
Oh no.
Yes. As for the pillar,
Wait.
I don't plan to fight the pillar, but if we run into him, I don't know if everybody can run away. I know I can. I don't know if everybody else could escape. So, because he was able to keep up with my movements last time we dealt with him. And if I remember
Understood.
last time, I'm the fastest of the party last time. I don't know if that's changed, but yeah. Besides that, that's one of the things that should be mentioned, which is, from my understanding, the tree roots seem to span out quite a bit, and in general, his area is pretty clouded with covers and things like that, meaning he might be a bastard in the fact that he might be stealthing. So, and he's rather alert, so trying to sneak attack him won't be easy. If anything, he might actually start the initiative before we do, if we're not careful.
Oh no.
So keep it in mind.
If y'all like CC's side commentary. It's just her genuinely being an outspoken person.
Oh man. But yeah, there's your information. I'm making sure the party actually knows about it.
Yeah, yeah. So as you guys would start approaching,
Yeah.
John,
Yeah.
you would see something you are not looking forward to experiencing. You see
Another
this
hole.
aura of like frost and sleet that surrounds this area y'all gotta go into.
Gotcha.
As it's a snowy area. It's like a 500-foot radius of snowy.
Actually, I have a funny idea. I still have that thing of grease, from, before that we left.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it only lasts for 10 minutes, never mind. If it lasted for longer, I was thinking of drinking it to help warm up the party a little bit more. But, nah, instead, John will just kind of try to crank up his flames so whoever's near him will feel a little bit warmer.
You would see Lulu, Medja, and ML all open their hands as their hands start burning.
John will just kind of look at them and he'll just say, do you want me to dial down my flames a bit?
They look at him and just smile. No.
Okay then. And he'll just turn back around.
They are demons, so.
Just a friendly
True.
reminder.
Also, I'm gonna go and roll my
enjoying the
stealth.
ecstasy.
Alright. So, anyone who wants to roll stealth can.
Yep. That is a dirty 25. That was almost a nat 20. I was one away.
Alright, let me roll perception.
Hmm?
35.
35?
There's a nat 2.
Okay, at least it wasn't a nat 1, bud. At least it wasn't a nat 1.
Yeah.
You really don't want a nat 1 in this fight.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would rather save my lucky charges for battling for the most part, so that's why I'm not gonna reroll it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Or if I know there's a battle coming up, to be more specific.
Well, we know
Yeah.
we're definitely in his area because of all the snow.
Yeah, as you guys would start walking in, y'all would see the trees towards the middle of the area.
Yeah.
And y'all would be able to tell pretty easily, like, this tree, it's almost looks like it's made out of this same ice and sleet that is falling everywhere else. But it also is mildly, it is that sad fact of it is like a dry-edged tree that got corrupted. So, in its roots, this guy kind of got screwed over.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
his tree got corrupted, and that probably led to his downfall.
Yeah.
As I will now roll stealth for everybody. That's gonna try.
Heck yeah.
And everyone's stealth, and this is a sad thing of, because of what y'all are dealing with, everyone's individual stealth does matter.
Yep.
Mm.
I'm definitely stealthing off more to the side, like a bit away from the group.
Yeah. Okay, so as you guys are walking up, you guys would kind of start to see this kind of circling path that surrounds the tree, and I will actually start this as I have a battle map for this one. It's not exactly perfect, but
Yippee.
I'm trying.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
It gives y'all something to work with.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Waiting for the DM to start the session. I thought it already started. Heck yeah, let me move my guy a little bit more this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a little bit more over here naturally.
Yeah, so Noki would be here.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
it-
yeah. Just for the viewers that can't see because of the map.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's just relocating the rest of the group. So, he's just moving the tokens around. Of course, the triplets are in the back. No, don't drag Lulu all the way up the tree.
Yeah. As you guys, as Jalapeno stands next to John. Well, actually, hold on. Sorry, I gotta do this. There you go.
There.
Jalapeno stealth.
Yeah.
Jalapeno is stuffed behind John. As I will now roll. That is for that. That is for that.
Just so the stealth thing makes sense with my bit, because I know Hunter's like behind a rock. I'm just basically using the snow to my cover, essentially.
Yeah, with this, with the fact that everything is covered in the same snow and sleet,
Yeah.
you can really stealth anywhere
Hell yeah.
right now.
Oh yeah, didn't you say that the sisters were literally lighting their hands on fire near John?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they be close to John in the map then?
Hold on. There you go. They do that. Hello.
I feel like John would just be really unsettled having you would see him like purposely hide his mouth just so he doesn't make any weird faces.
I just 100% picture he kind of sinks into his like art, like his like shirt a little bit, just like a sort of like eh.
Like his body posture or body language is definitely radiating help.
Help me. Everyone. Can't do shit, bud. Sorry. As you guys can all give me a perception.
Perception. Let's
is-
see.
I rolled my second nat 2 in a row. Fuck.
Damn.
Hey, you know, maybe it's the swap sets.
16 for me.
I am still rolling for the NPC.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay. Holy shit, Noki. Noki got insane perception. And everyone else didn't do great. Granted, it's snowy, so it's difficult.
I got a 16. It's not amazing for me. Considering considering I have expertise and I have like a +7 in it, I didn't roll that well. But
That's fair. And John, what did you get? Like a 7, I'm guessing?
An 8.
Dirty 8? Okay. So, all of y'all would see this. As you guys would start slowly creeping up, and I'll kind of do this, as it's sort of like everyone kind of creeps up a little bit.
For John, it's slower because of the
Just
three
gonna-
sisters.
You move up 1. Jalapeno moves up 1, and Konika like kind of hops around here. Kind of goes around. As y'all would then hear whistling. As you would hear 3 quick thumps. As everyone would notice the golden aura that surrounds Cece's shatter as 3 arrows punch into her chest.
okay.
As she stumbles backwards and falls into the snow.
That checks.
As Cece's has her death ward activate. As she falls to 1 hit point.
Understood.
As the Eladrin starts the initiative. And y'all don't know where he is.
Understood. Granted, every time he shoots, he's gonna have to keep re-rolling stealth, so... If I
Yes.
understand correctly, yeah.
Yes, as I will now roll his stealth again. As you guys can also roll initiative against the Eladrin.
Yep.
I will roll his.
Alright.
Alright, there's the good rolls. That is a 23.
30,
So
14.
So, y'all's party will get to go before him. Because
Okay.
y'all as a group will take that 24.
Okay.
As he got a dirty 14, as he rolled a nat 3. And
Okay.
yes, that is a plus 11 to his initiative.
Yep.
As you would see Noki immediately step in front of Cece's and kind of push her behind the rock.
Yeah.
As Noki looks around, she goes, as you hear her shout, he's on the other side of the tree. As
Alright.
she was likely the only one who actually spotted him, but she didn't spot him in time.
Gotcha. So will we be able to see his token, or will we have to roll perception with advantage?
Everyone has advantage.
Okay.
Because Noki is an NPC, I haven't revealed his token.
That is fair. Alright. So is it a group initiative like what we did in the past times?
Yes, it is a group initiative.
I'm going to go and roll my perception then. That is with advantage. That is a nat 20.
Alright, I will reveal as fuck, Hunter gets snow in his eye. He's blind.
What the fuck?
As Hunter with a nat 1, you see some sleet land in his eyes.
Ow.
As he just kind of grits his teeth. He's like, fuck, I can't see.
Alright.
As you would see, the Winter Eladrin was peeking around the tree as he curved his arrows into Cece's.
Oh yeah. So you see Ryu just like basically point directly at him, just go, "Don't think I don't see you," and Brenda Adrenaline is going to kick it.
Oh, you.
As I can make the 60-foot run to him.
How?
Uh-huh.
You're using that?
How?
Yeah.
How
so
the fuck are you that fast?
My walking, so I need to move my thing back by boop and boop. But, so just my walking, natural walking, is already naturally 40. With the blood adrenaline, it's 50. The movement I need to get is a total of 60. However, I don't need to get right there at him because I have a 10-foot range because I can stretch out my arms with the whips.
Oh my god. You can stretch your arms and then you technically have a 15-foot reach with the whips. You fuck.
Yep. And I have a 10-foot reach with the knives.
He is out of your reach of the knives.
Yes, but I got the whips. So I'm going to use my whips if that's alright.
Go for it.
Alright. As I'm going to start fucking swinging.
As I'm gonna roll.
Alright. Alright, oh my god. Okay. Alright, so this is a weird balance of things. This says a lot about today's rolls today. Alright, let me grab what, let me actually equip the normal whips, because I haven't had them properly equipped. No, I do have them properly equipped. Okay. So, for the 3 whips, the 3 normal whips, right? We have, that was a, dirty 19, a dirty 20, a nat 1, and then a nat 20.
Got it.
And the
So,
nat
let
20
me-
was on the Cazellas.
Let me roll for something.
Okay.
So, this is something that I think also, as you swing and you get that dirty 19,
Yeah.
you would see him kind of move as his body kind of half turns into snow and he would kind of move out of the way.
Okay.
As you would see him move backwards, as you would see the 20, you see it just about to strike him and he would turn his shoulder into snow as it would go through him.
Oh, okay, so his AC is high as fuck.
You would actually see that 20 should have hit, as he
Okay.
uses his reaction to dodge it.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
As this guy probably doesn't have as high as health, but he hits like a freight train.
Understood.
As the nat 1, you would see, as you kind of swing out, let me see what would happen with that nat 1. That's fair. You would, as you swing the whip, I mean, you would see him swing his bow, and I will actually show what bow he has, because you
Alright.
can see it in his hand.
Alright.
Ooh.
As, that is, also, I will send his image.
So, yeah, that
So,
would be good. So I got you.
because you can't see him. I forgot a shard.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
You got a nat 20, so yeah, there's the
We're dealing
Eladrin.
with a winter Eladrin, insanely pale because it's a winter Eladrin. White, snow white hair. He might. Well, there's that bit that dry that's kind of come into play because he was on the verge of becoming a dryad, from my understanding. He has these like white horns, like white bluish horns. That kind of like curve back. The elven ears, like almost whitish eyes. It's kind of more like a silvered. There was like little ice that covers some parts of his skin randomly too. And it looks like he's just wearing, like, I'm guessing that's just a white kimono by the looks of it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
It's that very clear thing of, he seems to almost always have, like, a version of his phase step active. Gotcha. Which is allowing him to have this kind of half-corporeal form whenever he's having to fight. Okay. As this is the bow he's wielding.
It's a bow that has, like, a golden handle for the majority of it. And then as it extends more outwards after doing its main curve bit, it turns into, like, essentially it's like translucent white feathers. And even the strings, that same white translucent white, which is probably just pure magic.
Yes. As he would slash and break the third whip.
Okay, so that one's just broken then. That's fine. I can always
as he slashes it and cuts it.
All
and
right.
then the Kazella's whip, you would see him, as it hits him, you would see him use quick reflexes. As he will go invisible after that hit.
Okay, but he's still getting credit, correct?
Yes, he's still getting credit, it's just now people have disadvantage to hit him.
Okay.
Until his next turn.
Understood. So that is a 9 slashing, and then he's going to take the d6 of psychic, and I still have my bonus action. That is 3. I meant to say 3 psychic. I meant to say, well, obviously that's doubled.
Yeah.
I meant to say this before I ran, so I don't know if I need to go all the way back over to go do it, but I was going to use one of my healing things on Cesis with my bonus action, the internal surgery. But I did genuinely forget, so it's fine if you say no, because that is a bit of a backpedaling.
Was she within range?
She would have been in range, she's not anymore.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay, that's fair. That's more of me fucking up and just realizing, oh shit, I didn't do the thing I was gonna do.
I'll allow it because
actually,
you would.
Actually, I used my perception as bonus action, right? So I literally.
Yeah, no. So actually, you couldn't have.
Yeah, no, I literally couldn't have.
Never mind.
Yeah, so that's the end
you
of my
don't
turn
get
then.
to. Yeah. As everyone would be able to spot the Eladrin as you start seeing Ryu fight him. As you guys would then see him fade, but he is still probably there. He hasn't moved yet. It hasn't been his turn. As everyone took their bonus actions to look. And here comes the fun part. Certain fucking group of psychopaths.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, here they come. As they dash.
After they all dash away from John, John will just like breathe an audible sigh of relief.
And you would see them all land next to the Eladrin. And Ryu can probably tell, even in invisibility, he's looking at them like, greetings. I'm going to probably deal with you later. As he's fading away, that he looks over towards them as they get next to him. As they had to use their actions to get close to him. So it is as Konika also is going to dash over. That's the most of the martial people can do.
Yeah.
As she's actually going to get behind him. So he hopefully can't run away.
Fair enough.
And you would see Noki one step back. As Noki will take her action. And I will give Noki a long rest, because I actually forgot to, so she didn't have all her spell slots. Whoops. But she does now. She would have. There you go, 24 healing. As she does cure wounds on Cesis. Just so she doesn't get fucking one-shot.
That's fair.
And John would hear Noki just tell her to stay down. As first she's realizing Noki's at least pieced together. This guy hates fire people. Got it. You're better off just not helping. That's what she's basically told Ceases. Is you're better off just not helping. Because he might just fucking kill you. Jalapeno. And to an extent, that also extends out to John as a sort of like, hey, mind yourself.
I think John would just kind of give her a nod. Alright. So, I believe you said everyone uses their bonus actions to look?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to search.
Okay, fuck it. I'm casting 3rd level Scorching Ray on this guy.
Oh, shit. So you, due to his invisibility, you will be rolling with disadvantage.
Okay, that's fair. So there's 4 shots coming at it. Give me just 1 second.
God, time for 8 rolls.
Okay, first one's a nat 20.
Damn.
Second one's a nat 1.
Shit.
Neither are a nat 20 or a nat 1.
That's just a 15.
That'll just
And
miss.
that's just okay. I think only like 1 hit.
Sad.
Yeah, so the first one will hit. The second one explodes. It does damage to you.
It says I'm resistant to fire. Wouldn't I technically be immune to fire?
It kind of is like you're still feeling the impact of the explosion.
Gotcha. I'm at least resistant though. 22 damage, by the way.
To the guy?
For the nat 20, yeah.
So that's already doubled, I'm hoping?
Yeah.
Okay,
It
good.
is.
Yay. Dude, you had 22, and I was like, I swear to God, if I have to double that again,
Yeah,
I'm about to be mad.
So, just for flavoring sake, how this would work is John would just kind of put away his sword for a second, and he would use his other hand to help grab onto his other hand as he makes a finger gun gesture, kind of points it into the air as a magic circle forms around where the tip of his fingertip is, and 4 blasts shoot out with one critical just kind of doming the Winter Eladrin right in the head.
Hell yeah.
How much damage would I take?
And you would roll your Scorching Ray damage and then have it for yourself. So just roll the Scorching Ray again, and I just hope it rolls low.
That's 5 damage.
Why you gotta roll so high?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
As
I will end my turn.
Yeah, as Hunter has to unfortunately spend his fucking turn getting the damn snow out of his eyes.
Rip.
That's unlucky.
Like, it's literally just ice, like, that has covered his eyes, and you just see him literally just take his action to get the ice out of his eyes.
He's at least able to move, though, right?
Yeah, once he gets out, he will be able to use his base movement.
Okay. Did he say 1 sec?
I don't know.
I think he did. I'm gonna pause it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so his internet just randomly cut out. My assumption was correct, and then Anya confirmed it later on, and now we got it fixed. So, we're back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Alright, so Hunter gets to move.
Yay.
Technical difficulties. Yay!
Hunter gets to move, and that's the end of his turn.
That checks.
Fuck. As, CCs, do you do anything, or are you too stopped? Yeah, no. Mildly traumatic getting hit with arrows again.
That's fair.
Valid.
She skips her turn this round. This emerges her just getting reorientated. And she's like, what the fuck? What did I do? I did nothing to you. as you would then see as you guys would then see this white mist envelop the area that within as you guys would see the Eladrin teleport. 10, 15, 20. Cool. As 3. Eladrin will teleport as
Teleports to a rock.
he teleports as everyone within 5 feet of him takes 5 cold damage.
Gotcha. So the
And-
three triplets, jalapeno, and Konica.
And all of them have to roll a wisdom save.
Fair enough.
Jalapeno will have to roll.
Jalapeno. You got a 16.
Yeah. Wait, shit, that's
What?
actually... Alright, so you would see the 3 triplets and Jalapeno all get afflicted with the frightened condition,
Oh no.
as they
Sure.
can no longer approach the Winter Eladrin.
Oh dear.
As he reappears, you would see him appearing midair as he knocks 5 arrows and takes aim.
Alright.
As he aims for thing he perceives as the greatest threat. Okay. Triplets get 3 rolls for him to target them, as there's 3 of them.
Yep.
Alright. As he knocks his 5 arrows, as he takes aim at John.
Meep.
As he will use a tenacity point and multi-shot.
Reaction counter spell.
I
Don't
don't
get-
think that's gonna work.
As
Counter spell the arrow.
as John, with his 25 to hit,
That hits.
he will hit you with 5 arrows.
Just kidding. I react to put shield on myself.
You can roll. You have to beat a 25.
Okay. So, yeah, funny story. I have to roll at least a 19,
Uh-huh.
but I believe.
I believe in the heart of the dice.
Well, get to it, Pocket Pill.
I will, cat lady. All right. I would like to use the lucky charge.
Okay. Fair.
I'd like to use the second lucky charge.
Okay. I can't blame you.
I'd like to use the third lucky charge.
Are
Okay.
you rolling digital or physical?
Physical.
Try a different set.
Alright. Oh. Purple went away. Orange went out.
Yeah, fun fact, viewers. Dylan now actually has multiple sets of dice.
Yeah.
Shocker!
Alright. I didn't get it. I rolled 2 net 17s in a row.
Oh.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Wait.
So,
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, I was 2 off.
yeah. Unfortunately, he's a ranger, so he's really good with his bow.
Gotcha.
And also, he is midair, like he's at, and he looks like he's still moving as he's taking this shot.
Gotcha.
It's like he hasn't even stopped moving to take this shot on you. As John, you, as he will hit you with arrows, as, oh boy, that's Oh, you used your reaction to fucking do the thing. Yeah. Shit. As he will deal. Oh god, fuck. That's a lot of damage.
Uh-oh.
You know it's bad when the DM says that.
So, John, you said you had to use your reaction to do the shield barrier, right? Yeah, you did do that.
Yeah.
Okay. There's also the option to reactionarily rage, but because you took the shield barrier, I can't offer you that.
Okay, fair enough.
As you take 102 piercing and cold damage.
Ow!
I'm fucking dead.
You are downed.
How much does that beat your total HP?
At 22.
Okay, what's your max?
My max is
He's in the 80s, I remember correctly.
it's 83. I was down to 78 earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least it's not like a kill.
Yeah, no, he just
Okay.
downs you.
Wait a minute. No, hang on. I'm fucking stupid. I have the rubber duck. I can miss 2 of the arrows.
See, and you complained about
I'm
it!
the stupidest motherfucker. I'm so in it. I'm so
So
in
you
it.
would like to rubber duck 2 of the arrows? Alright, let me re-roll his damage. Let me re-roll his damage. Because I rolled it in mass because of the damage I have to look at.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I genuinely forgot
I
until
forgot
now.
about it. Yeah.
I was checking it because I remembered I had like the bracelet that lets me do the last stand, but I was like, oh wait, no shit.
See, man,
Rubber
the
ducky!
ducky came in handy. You may have not liked it at the time, but
Yeah.
it is useful.
So, John, you would just hear 2 just crank, crank, as you see these arrows just whistle on each side of your neck, effectively.
Oh my
Gotcha.
As you see these arrows essentially punch into your right shoulder, punch into your left shoulder, and then punch into your gut.
Ow.
As you take, instead of 102, 64 cold and piercing.
Okay, that's
Oh my
still
God.
fucking insane, but at least I can still play the game.
Yeah, no, as mentioned, I would have mentioned, even with the small amount of damage Ryu has done to him, the Eladrin is already showing signs of that damage. It's not like
Okay.
he has 300-something hit points,
Thank
like
God.
the Barbarian did. It's that thing of, he hits really hard, but he only has so many hit points.
He's like Ryu, he's a glass cannon.
Got it. So you said 54, just to be clear?
No, 64.
64, okay.
Yes. As you see the Eladrin then snap his fingers as he's going to cast a spell.
Caesar, help!
As I will roll for Caesar. Yes, I will roll for him.
I'm on 14 hit points. Help!
You are crippled, yes. Alright. Fortunately, he will not appear this round.
No.
As you would see him point as he would cast Hunter's Mark.
Oh no.
As he casts Hunter's Mark on one of the NPCs. As they will be his next target.
Which direction did he point?
As he points towards the group of 5. As he points towards Lulu, Medja, ML, Jalapeno, and Konica. So he's Hunter's marked one of them.
Alright.
And you would actually see Konica's ears kind of go back a bit as he does that. As he probably placed it on her.
Understood.
Oh no.
Alright, as that is the end of the Eladrin's turn. Actually, wait, no, he still has his movement. Is he only just... So what is his base movement? Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I can make that.
Bitch.
Alright. So Ryu is going to run past. I'm gonna be honest. Considering Frightened probably sets people almost in like a moment of like, what's the word? Stiffness?
Yeah.
He's probably gonna run past the trip and then just yell, shake it off.
Yeah,
And-
that checks.
Yeah. As just like he's gonna be swapping his weapons as he's making this run, this like mad dash towards the winter Eladrin, with like the blood adrenaline pumping through his veins right now. As you see him just mid-run, just swapping between the whips to the knives.
So everyone would just see the tentacle whip just kind of swirl around his arm and then turn into a knife.
Yep. Oh man. As you see him bring out the smile makers.
You fuck.
And I'm bringing out the summer short sword. The summer scimitar. Yeah. And to really add on to this, I'm just gonna use something that I think might be a little useful to this. Specifically, it's actually for my cleric class. As I cast Flame's Grace onto the Kazella. Because I don't know if I can add it to multiple, if it has to be to one specific. Of the weapons. It says weapons. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's like a body buff, effectively.
Cool.
So it just buffs whatever you're holding.
Alright. So, yeah.
Buffs.
You can see, like, if it's a body buff, I'd even say that it's one of those things where, like, you see, so, like, as he's, like, running midway, you can see some sparks begin to fly from his feet. As you see, like, those knives that he begins to pull out start to glow lightly, almost like as if they're, like, kind of, like, sculpting out, like, they came out of, like, just came out of, like, God, what's the word? Forge. Like, it just came out of the forge.
Yeah.
Like, that's the type of vibes.
Oh, boy.
And, I'm gonna swing.
Oh, boy.
That's for one. That's for two. I know that first one's missing, by the way, because that was, like, a natural 5. That's 3. And that's 4. Okay. So the lowest was a natural 18. And then after that, it was a dirty 27, and then a dirty 26.
Okay, so what is the to hit? So dirty 26, dirty 27.
The dirty 26 was the summer, and the dirty 27 was the Kazella. The smile makers were the ones that rolled a little bit on the lower side. That was like the natural 5 plus 9, and then aka a 14, and then the dirty 18.
Okay, so he, you see him kind of attempt to dodge the summer blade.
Okay.
But he would not get out of the way.
Cool.
The reaction he is using is quick step to essentially dodge an attack.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so 2 of them hit then, correct?
Yes, both of them will hit.
Alright, so the summer doing 9 fire damage, and the Kazella's blade doing 10 slashing, and 1 psychic, and he's going to take 2 bursts of fire damage from Flame's Grace. So that's going to be 1 and 3.
Alright, let me double check something.
Mm-hmm.
As I don't want to tell you wrong.
Okay.
Okay, as you would see a little bit of that still like white blood kind of come out of his mouth as he kind of coughs a bit. As he is probably approaching or nearly at bloodied. Like he is probably bloodied or damn near.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I have a question, Mr. DM.
I have an answer, Mr. Player.
Make tea.
If I were to, let's say, use my bonus action, or, free action, wink wink, nudge nudge, to drink the grease and turn my flames into golden, and that buff up my scorching ray, hypothetically?
It would buff your fire attacks, so yes. Technically. Right. It would just make it so instead of D6s, it's D8s.
Alright, would that be a free action or a bonus action to drink the grease then?
That would be a bonus action.
Got it. So as John just kind of gets the arrows out of him, he'll take a deep breath and he'll just say, "It's a little bit too cold in here for my liking." Open up the bottle of grease and just down the whole thing as his flames turn back into that golden form without the help of his rage. And I am going to move into casting 3rd level Scorching Ray again on the Eladrin.
Yes, as your flames become yellow. Golden's the rage.
Oh, right. Would that be just a normal roll now?
Yes, because he's not invisible.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just double checking. Give me just 1 second. Alright, I'm just gonna... okay. Number one. First one's a 21 to hit.
Okay.
Second one. That's 15 to hit.
That will miss. He will
Third
dodge the
one.
first one also.
Third one's a 22.
That one will hit.
And I know the last one. This is because that's nat 5.
Yeah, also, again, it was that similar thing of you can definitely tell that first one should have hit, but he probably used his reaction to dodge it.
Didn't he already use this reaction while fighting Rio earlier?
He did. He has 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
As he uses one of his other things called quick reflexes.
Figures. All right. So that would just be just 2d8 then.
Yep. 2d8.
All right. Give me a minute. That's just 8 damage. And
That's what?
8 damage.
Okay.
And I'll just probably move out here, and that'll do it.
All right. As as that scorching ray hits him, Ryu would definitely see him cough up some of that like blue silverish blood that a winter Eladrin would have.
Gotcha.
And he definitely becomes bloodied now. Like Ryu had almost put him to bloodied, and now he definitely is bloodied.
Gotcha.
Is that thing of like he was teetering, and now he is definitely bloodied. As next up, as the Lulu, Meja, and ML, as they're gonna all try to shake off that brightening effect. As fuck. You would see the 3 of them kind of stand there as they kind of start shaking their heads as they just they also John would start being able to see that their ears start catching fire. As if they're starting to get pissed.
They're so cute.
As they're getting mad that they're scared of some fucking winter thing. As they would all just start chucking fire as they can't move closer to him. As they would fail.
Gotcha.
As but because of who they are and how petty they are, they will each chuck 2 instances of produce flame.
And they are very petty.
Are they choosing to roll with disadvantage? Yes. Are they petty? Yes.
100%. They take petty to a new level.
Scrolling all the way back down, so we have 1, 2 hits. So Ryu would see like 6 fireballs come whistling over his head. As like you see the Eladrin, like it's nothing of scorching ray goes by, it hits him in the shoulder. Then like 2 fire like orbs hit him. As he can't get out of the way of everything, just mostly everything.
Yeah.
As they will deal 15 damage. 15 fire damage to him.
Fair.
As Konika runs up
Oh boy.
and takes a fucking swing with her Odachi. Because she wasn't frightened.
Yep. Try shooting the person you have hunter's mark on at point blank. Won't be as easy with a longbow.
Oh my god. You would see as he would dodge both of her swings. As she would miss both of her attacks by 1.
Brother.
As actually roll. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, as next up, oh boy, as how far away are you? Can he make this?
Oh, Hunter.
Yeah. All right. Um. All right. So you would see Hunter take the dash action
All right.
as he runs up and then action surges
Fair enough.
as he's not letting this fucker keep existing. As he is going to take his 4 swings with his 2 blades. As he's going to be using the new blade that he got from you guys.
Nice.
As these are the 2 swings for his black blade. Only one of those hits. And these are the 2 death kiss attacks. Yeah, that fucking checks. As you would see his black blade hit once, as it kind of the first one kind of phases through the body of the guy.
Yeah.
As the second swing of that blade does 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
As you see then Hunter hit both of his swings with the death kiss blade.
Yeah.
As he deals 17 and 16 slashing and an additional 21 necrotic.
Nice.
As he rolls really well in the bonus damage.
Hell yeah.
As Hunter hits him with the as that necrotic damage starts proccing throughout the guy's body, as he would stumble back pretty violently as he starts coughing up quite a bit of blood.
All right.
As he becomes crippled.
Good.
Good.
Noki fireball.
Alright, fuck you,
Okay,
Ryu.
C4.
Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That checks. He's moving Noki's token so that way people know what he's doing.
Noki's moving. As
She's in the hedges.
Nope. She's in the snow. As she there's a certain type of pettiness that is required for this. But Noki 100% would do it.
Uh-huh.
As a cloud of daggers forms on his body.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
actually
you
really
would
useful.
just, as you would see them just start ripping his flesh off of his body. As it deals 25 slashing damage.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah.
He literally can't dodge it.
Yep, and I'm gonna be honest, with that hit, he goes down.
Good.
All right.
Alright. Unspellcast
go-
that.
I am going to immediately run over to where Cece is and just kind of gently put Cece, are you alright?
I'm fine. Ow.
Insight now.
You roll.
Alright, one sec. 7.
She said ow, so she's in pain. But
I'll,
it looks like Noki, you can tell that her wounds have definitely been healed, which is probably Noki's doing.
I'll cast fuck, I forgot the name of my own attack. He did 10 health on her really quick.
Okay.
She gets 14 temp health. And John will just kind of try to lean a little bit closer to her to whisper, and he'll say, are you sure? I know you said before how much you don't like arrows.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that's kind of why I didn't do anything.
Well, it's over now. We're safe, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna sit here for a couple extra minutes.
Please take all the time you need. I got your back, all right? And he'll tap her shoulder, which is where he'll give her the heated temp health.
Cool.
So she'll just suddenly feel a little bit better after she gets it.
Hell yeah. As hopping over, because he would give you a smile because she's like, yay, I don't hurt as much.
John would smile back at her.
Yeah. As actually Noki would walk up to Ryu.
While I'm doing my fucking uncorruption thing.
Yeah, she'd be like, hey Ryu, I know a different way you could do that.
What do you mean?
Would be faster.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, I know, my back's fixed, I told you I'd do the thing with the spells.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, not that.
No, I honestly, if you ever did that, I'd actually be surprised.
I promised, so.
I thought you were joking.
Well, I thought I was joking too, and then you took it a little bit on the promise side, so now it's a promise.
But I was, okay.
It's a promise.
Eh. Well, if you grab his head, you can will bend him.
What?
Alright.
Yeah, it's the same way, because you're basically just bending their will to work with you.
Fair enough.
That's the way the uncorruption works. Yeah. So, she would basically show him how to do it, as, Ryu would learn a much more aggressive way to uncorrupt people.
Yeah.
Which is the way where you grab the side of their head and bend their will to yours.
Understood. I feel like as he's doing it, he would just look to her and just go, I feel like this is what almost every deity does to, the half of the people they get in their fellowship. Not all of them, but I feel like that's about half of them.
Some of the worser ones, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably Kazella.
That's... yeah.
As, you can go ahead and roll that Arcana with advantage. By actually touching them, you get advantage.
That was a good roll, and that was a good roll. I want to mention, I got some horrible rolls out of the way, just fiddling with my dice while John was doing his thing. So I'm kind of glad. That was a 17 and
Good job, John.
Yeah.
Good job, John.
Stalled so I could get rid of bad rolls, because I want to mention, while you're doing that, I rolled a 7, a 4, a 3, a 5. Yeah, that's that is, no, you're good, man. That is a dirty 24.
I would, I'm sorry, one more thing I'd forget that might be worth mentioning is John would just kind of sit on the other side of the rock, just kind of keeping an eye on CC, just kind of letting her sit in silence.
Yeah, that's
that
good.
Kind of thing.
Hell yeah. As, Ryu, as he is unconscious and on death saves, you would be able to, put him back together.
Good.
As you would bend his will and remove the corruption of it. Remove the corruption from him. As the tree would turn into a more pure white.
That's good.
Yeah. As the tree is connected to his soul.
Yep.
As you would see the kind of purple magic that had been swirling around him kind of fade.
Good.
As also, the whispers in y'all's minds would also kind of seem to lessen, probably because powerful druidic magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would
wait,
check.
we've not been rolling sanity checks. I just realized this.
Yeah, I forgot.
That is true.
We'll catch up on those after this.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We'll just do the 4 net tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I will mention, by the way, I will probably, to make sure he actually gets back to consciousness straight away, I'm just going to go ahead and do this, because I'm going to be real. I'm probably going to focus on getting him more healed up than the others, because he doesn't have as much health. And also, I don't feel like refighting him again. I'm going to use the Cure Wounds that I get from the top hat that I wear, which I think is a 4d6, if I remember correctly.
That's the norm. I think it's 48, which
48.
is like the normal healing.
Yeah, 48. So I'll just do that.
It's like 4th level cure wounds. So.
Yeah. So that is 14, because I rolled like 2 nat 1s on those 48s. But I think also, doesn't Cure Wounds also use like add plus with my wisdom? Yes, it does. So a plus 3. So
cool.
Actually it's 17.
Cool.
Yeah.
He would, you would see that 17 kind of barely push him into the positives.
That would check.
Let me roll for something. Holy fuck. You see his eyes almost immediately snap open.
Ooh.
Okay.
As he would wake up with a nat 20.
Oh.
Rise and shine.
Ah.
Huh. Came back to his senses. That's good to see.
Oh. The fuck?
Nerva sent us.
No.
I
You
would've
see
got
him
it
start
to
looking
say.
around. I was like, what happened?
You were corrupted. You were attacking basically anybody that came near your tree, because your tree got corrupted.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. You shunned people pretty well, too. You took down the Harpy almost immediately, and you almost took down our fire elemental almost on the spot.
Yeah, that checks out. I was never a fan of fire. But he kind of looks at himself. Obvious reasons.
I understand. I guess I should ask, but obviously this area, it naturally corrupts. What do you want to do about your tree? Because every time that gets corrupted, you're going to become corrupted again.
I'll talk to Nerva, see if she can move it for me.
Fair enough.
And, Corobus. What's the name?
Good to meet you, Corbus, Ryozuka. I'm the one at least somewhat running this charade.
Ryozuka. Ah. I heard about you before.
Hopefully it's a more pleasant one instead of the fucking dark past, but I'd understand if you know me more from the other side.
I heard of you as more of an entertainer, but when I was more actively wandering.
Yeah, that, you could say that went a bit south later on.
That's kind of what I heard, but I
Yeah.
I assumed there was reasons.
He would kind of put a hand on Hunter Smith's shoulder and just kind of go, you could say that, I killed a noble and his son may be working with me right now.
You would see Corobus look over. Go,
Yes.
I haven't the damnedest who you are. He says that to Hunter Smith, like, I don't know who the fuck you are.
The noble I worked for went by the name of Smith. I killed him because he got a bit too handsy with the people working for him. On top of that, he committed forms of abuse and other things like that on people. And eventually I somewhat lost it, you could say, when he started trying to direct that towards his kids to a degree, as well as some of the closer employees. I didn't give a damn if he did it to me.
Fair enough. I'll be honest, I probably would have turned the man into a walking quiver.
Well, that's fair. A
Liver?
walking quiver is an option. I chose to go down a different route, more of just selling his meat on, the market. Like, if you went to, like, the everyday market and you see, like, those ones where, like, they're selling, like, 12 packs of chicken in, like, a bundle, that's what you would have gotten. Yeah.
I'm glad I don't eat meat.
Probably for the best.
I want to mention, I love the fact that the walking quiver joke really got Anya.
Oh, quiver goddess.
Yeah, he's killing them with arrows. That's the joke. They are now a walking quiver.
I heard clever, and I was like, what, you mean cleaver? What the fuck?
No, quiver.
Really
It's an archer joke.
Yeah, no, I
The
got
fact
it.
that he's an archer.
Oh god.
That's
Here's
why
go-
I found it so funny.
Well, either way, I should be up straight with you. We're heading into Iron Forge after this. We're going to meet up with a group over there, and they're supposed to have done a mission over in that area. I've been in charge with sending people to different areas, essentially. We're heading to Goldcrest because we're going to get the dead bodies of the rulers moved. Because if they stay there, you could say that this corruption might bring back... Do you remember the... I don't know if tyrant's the word, but the emperor known as Baltir?
Voltaire.
He was a conqueror, and he took over 2 countries with 3 men and no army.
I was alive for that, so yes.
Yeah, he could possibly come back as a corrupt.
No,
Yeah, so-
we need to prevent. I'd like to help. I'd like to help prevent that.
I was going to ask if you were go back with the Iron Forge people when they're heading back, or if you went.
No,
Okay.
no, I
mention-
refuse. I just fucking like he just straight up goes, no, I'm not leaving.
If I may ask, because John nor I have been in that country, do you know where the catacombs are at? Because otherwise we're going to be looking.
Catacombs.
Catacombs, sorry.
Well, there's the normal catacombs, which is near the graveyard, and then there's the royal catacombs,
That's what we'll need.
which would be located more towards the palace, likely in the palace.
Understood. I'll
As
let you
that
know.
was-
We might need to go to both of these because he pull
Shit.
out his paper and he just go. We have, besides the ruler bodies that we need to get, we have missing people that we need to handle, though we have another group that's going to be handling stuff on the surface, so hopefully they're able to get all the rest of these done before then. But there's grandma followers we need to find that have gone missing near there. There is a fox spoon that we need to find for a deity. To keep him happy.
You just the eyebrow.
Yeah.
The eyebrow goes up at the fox spoon.
You just go. I don't know if you've heard of Dixie. He's a.
Oh,
Irish
never
god.
mind.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, nope.
Yeah. There's
As
a,
you were, he just gets
You just go. There's the shade. There is apparently a shade woman that's been starting to come up from the grave. She hasn't become corrupted yet, but she could eventually. So, getting a hold of her while she's still sane would be for the best of us. However, I don't. That's what I'm saying is I don't know which catacomb she's at. So if she's not in the royal, we might have to head to the other in the process.
She
Apparently
might be wandering the city.
She might be. The undead, apparently, from my understanding, are starting to come back because of all this. The spirit realm. I already got hell involved. Now the spirit realm's starting to make moves. This tells you the severity of everything.
Considering it corrupted me,
Yeah.
I don't like our odds, but I'll happily die trying.
No, we have 2 other things. We have a missing
Oh, no.
group that I'd sent to an area, and they chose to go to Coldcrest because there was something they wanted to handle. I think it was missing people or something. Now they've gone missing. And there's a missing orc. So,
You just see him blink as he hears the. See, they wanted to go find the missing people, and then they went missing. And he doesn't say it, but he really has that expression of that's a bit counterproductive.
yep.
That
be
kind
fair,
of does the opposite.
I sent them to a way easier and smaller town to deal with. It was their first time doing a mission. And they came back to the zone fine, rested themselves, and they thought they could handle another one. But I think they got a bit too ambitious for their own good.
They might have misjudged the area they were going to.
Yes. Besides that, the only other thing that can be found in Goldcrest, but isn't really quite a necessity, is that we know that there is a cache that the God of Secrets has hidden in that area. If you can find that, there also might be some extra weapons that we can find from there from the hidden rogues, like hideouts. Because that's normally where those caches are, at least that's where we found the other one at. If we can get 5 of those, we can get an eye, and those eyes are really useful when it comes to power. And we might need those to actually be able to beat the person who's created this whole mess, which is Rashiasa.
Indeed. Rashiaza.
You know what?
Rush.
You've been around for a while. Rashiaza Tagash. Know him?
Rashiaza Tagash. Rasha. Oh.
Wood Elf.
That fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I was alive for that.
Yeah.
You just see that, like, you just see him close his eyes as he kind of, like, leans back as it's sort of like this motherfuck. Like, it is just that look of, oh, I was alive for this. I should have guessed that would happen.
Yeah.
As you guys are starting to piece together, Korobus has probably been alive for... He's alive for at least 1,000 years.
Yeah.
So. But also, he's an Eladrin, so...
Yeah.
It's like, alright, he's either 500 or over 1,000. It's...
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. Ballparking.
Ballparking, yeah. Either way, you just look and just go, well, we need to get on the way. John, see this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Come here, we need to get going. I'm also on the side. Come here, I'm gonna heal you.
John will work his way around to Cece, and he'll just say, I'm sorry, I don't want to rush you up, but I think it's time for us to get going. And he'll offer a hand to help her up.
She'll take it. She'll hop to her feet, and she'll head over, with the arrows still in her. Because she kind of doesn't know how to pull them out.
Yeah, John will be right behind her.
By the way,
with also the arrows stuck into him.
I'll deal with those while I do the internal surgery. So it's 12 on John and 11 on her. Essentially, as soon as they get within the 30-foot radius, you would see that like that dome, that like bluish reddish, constantly shifting light. Because more in the fact of like, you know, like how like in an emergency room, sometimes they'll have those like blue and red lights constantly shifting, almost like like a code black type of thing.
Yeah.
As those two shifting lights is kind of like what you see when you start to enter that zone. As you can just feel like your internals begin to like basically almost like patch up. It feels like they're being stitched up without like anything actually being done. So the arrows would be forced out in the process.
Yeah. Korobus would take his arrows back, and you would see him kind of open his hand, and you would see the two arrows that whistled over you, John.
Mm-hmm.
You would see those two return to him.
John would kind of comment, just saying, you look normal." You could tell there's like just a little bit of bitterness after getting nearly destroyed by arrows earlier.
He would look at you like, I apologize for any harm I did to either of you. Well, I can tell I harmed both of you, so really I do apologize. It's just I grew quite protective of my tree as I had more than one person try to burn it down.
No, you're good. Don't get me wrong, it just might give me at least a day to get over it. John Sean, by the way.
Korobus. And, at least you lived. He just...
John almost wants to tell him about the duck that probably saved his ass back there, but decides, you know what? He's probably gone through enough today.
Yeah.
I want to mention, he's standing there, like... He's standing there. You guys, it's just like, it's like a passive mess, and he's probably got 2 HP in a dream.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to heal twice in a row on the same person outside of combat, so that's otherwise I'd heal him again, but yeah.
Noki walks up and just pokes him in the forehead.
Hell yeah.
And you just see him go, that fucking, the hell? It's the most genuine, the fuck?
Oh, man.
As she gives him 22 health and then walks away.
Wait, to who?
To Korobus, because she's like, you have 2 health, and if we get ambushed, that's gonna be really bad for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
She saw a guy who, in a corrupted state, nearly took down 2 people in 2 volleys. God knows what he could have done if he kept having turns.
Yep.
I will let you guys know this. His next turn was going to target a bunch of people as he was going to do an arrow rain.
That's fair.
Oh, yikes. All right.
Which it would have just hit it would have hit Jalapeno and the triplets. Just a barrage of arrows flying down at them.
That would check.
As
Plus,
yeah.
Do the triplets go back to surrounding Sean again now that the battle's over?
Who do they go to? Because they naturally follow Ryu.
Yeah. I was gonna give something to them, by the way, but obviously I'll wait for all that to get settled out.
Yeah. They would kind of look at each other, and then they would walk up and kind of stand in between Ryu and Sean.
Oh man,
They just kind of wait.
I'm just gonna look at them, just kind of go. I don't know if you'd ever bother with weapons, but did one of you want a dagger by chance? I have a +1. I don't know if I'll really ever use it, but
We don't really use weapons.
fair enough. I figured I should might as well at least ask. At this point, I have extra weapons simply just as spares at this point.
Yeah. As yeah, they're
What
not
happened
much.
with you? You froze up back there.
We don't know.
It's unlike you.
That would be my fault. Corbus would just kind of lift a finger and sort of, that'd be me.
Fair enough.
One of my abilities whenever I'm guessing I teleported if they froze up.
Yes, you did.
It can inflict someone with what most people call frightened, but mine is more of it freezes the joints a little bit and causes it to be hard to move. Kind of slows the mind.
That would check.
I've dealt with groups, just not one this large before, and I'm glad I lost, to be honest. It just like
That isn't the truth.
he can tell it's that thing of he's not really bitter about having, as far as he can tell, gotten his ass kicked because he sees 2 people that are hurt, but other than that, everyone else is fine.
Yeah.
But what he doesn't know is that he could have just tapped anyone.
Yep.
If he rolled high.
Oh yeah.
But he don't care about that. That's detail schmeed.
That's information that's not necessary.
Exactly. We can, I guess, just keep trucking onwards. I know we have the sanity rules we need to make.
Yeah, so after as you guys would make another day of trials, you guys would reach Ironforge, and now, everybody, give me 4 sanity saves.
There it is.
All at once, go!
Also, I will now get to roll,
Nat 1!
Mother...
Seriously?
Nat 5!
What's the...
Oh my god.
Not a Nat 1!
Yay!
Okay,
Not
but
a
what
Nat
was it?
1!
Okay, hold on. Okay, so we got 23, 24. Go ahead. Okay, so John, you lose...
Yeah.
Oh, that's in that one. That's in that one. Okay, so you lose 15 sanity.
Alright.
So first round of rolls. I know I'm gonna fail that first one because those were just not good rolls. That was a dirty 8 on that first one.
Okay, okay.
And then dirty 20.
Okay.
Dirty, what was that? Brain do math, please. Dirty 24.
Okay.
And then a nat 20.
Got it. Cool. So you would lose 5 sanity.
Okay.
As I will now roll for Hunter. Hunter. I think he just succeeds all of these. What the fuck?
Damn.
Hell yeah, he just succeeds.
Hell yeah.
His DC goes up by 4. Danica. Oh, that's much worse rolls. Fuck. Heard that. Alright, God. She loses that amount of sanity. Got it, cool. And Corobus will actually have to roll 2. Shit. But he'll only have to roll once.
Oh, hell yeah.
I dropped his dice.
Again? Did you at least get it?
No.
I
Where did it go?
don't know.
Over there.
It's over there.
You rolled a fucking 13.
Okay, that's what Corobus's fucking roll is gonna be then.
Gotcha.
As Rio can kind of tell, he probably reset some of this guy's sanity, but he definitely isn't up at full.
That would check, honestly. I wasn't expecting it to be at full.
Corobus. His DC is technically just the normal one, because he technically just started.
Yep.
So cool, as you guys would add Corobus, the expert archer ranger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As he was level 14.
That would check.
Good job.
That's kind of why he hits so hard. As also, you guys would find out that his bow is a war bow. So it hits harder than a longbow.
Yes!
That would
Yes,
check.
it does!
Yeah.
Yeah, as it does 2d6 plus his dex.
Oh, that does check. That does check.
Also, it's very good he didn't get to take his 2 melee attacks against fucking good old Ryu. That's also what he was about to do.
Fair enough. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh wait, did I forget about... Yeah, I forgot. I mentioned. Okay, good. I did mention the fucking frosty whirlwind that his fucking tree has.
Yeah.
And let me actually roll for something. Cool. So as you would see, before you guys kind of left, he kind of meditated for a moment, and then he got up and y'all started walking, and y'all watched just the magic envelop his tree and just collapse inwards as just the tree and just a half dome of the earth was taken out.
Dude,
Yo.
it
For the
would've been-
roots.
Yeah. I was gonna say it would be funny if the tree just got fucking legs and walked away like the gym.
No.
uh,
As Nerva moves his tree and puts it into her domain,
hell
her
yeah.
god domain, as she likes this ranger and she's keeping his tree safe.
Hell yeah. It's a good,
Also, that's
useful
just
person.
It's just a good ally.
Yeah.
He's basically just a fucking, like, he's nearly a dryad, so it's like a dryad ranger. Fucking guy.
Yep.
Dryad that chose violence. Cool. You guys would get to Ironforge.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Hooray. And
So,
do we need to start ending off for the day?
We probably should.
Alright.
Fair
Then
enough.
we'll end off as we get into Ironforge then. You can find us, by the way, on the Lost Shipyard, up on YouTube, and the Lost Harbor Tavern up on Spotify, where you can find this campaign as well as the Amnesia campaign, and eventually the Duped campaign. We just gotta get a thumbnail for that so we can actually start uploading those videos. And then besides that, if you want to find some more stuff, you can find some other campaigns also on the Lost Harbor Tavern, not just on Spotify, but also on YouTube. Same name, by the way. Where you can find things like the Roman Harbor campaign, Brothel campaign, one-shots, YouTube shorts that we've made with it, as well as the Hidden Garden campaign. So go check it out. All the stuff has a lot of effort put into it. So in my opinion, it's worth the time. I enjoy re-listening to this stuff, but who am I to say? That being said, I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.